Hi everyone, Janet Melody here for another lesson with A Course in Miracles, and today's lesson is 49. So the lesson today, the statement that we're asked to keep in our minds throughout all of today is God's voice speaks to me all through the day. Or you could say, love's voice speaks to me all through the day. So I'm going to read some of the text, have one of the practice periods today because I think it's important that we give ourselves this time. And sometimes because we're so busy, we often rush through things in the morning and then forget about the course and maybe, rush a bit on the night and then that's it. So at least when you're watching this video, it's an opportunity just to take a few minutes time out to have a go at one of the practices, and then maybe that will stay with you longer throughout the day. Just once you've done it once, you kind of know how it works and then you just go from there. So that's my aim with doing one today. Right, so let's see what the idea is for today. So it is quite possible to listen to God's voice all through the day without interrupting your regular activities in any way. The part of your mind in which truth abides is in constant communication with God, whether you are aware of it or not. It is the other part of your mind that functions in the world and obeys the world's laws. It is this part that is constantly distracted, disorganized, and highly uncertain. The part that is listening to the voice of God is calm, always at rest, and wholly certain. It is really the only part there is. The other part is a wild illusion, frantic and distraught, but without reality of any kind. Try today not to listen to it. Try to identify with the part of your mind where stillness and peace reign forever. Try to hear God's voice call to you lovingly, reminding you that your Creator has not forgotten His daughter. We will need at least 4 5-minute practice periods today, and more if possible. We will try actually to hear God's voice reminding you of Him and of yourself. We will approach this happiness and holiest of thoughts with confidence, knowing that in doing so we are joining our will with the will of God. He wants you to hear His voice. He gave it to you to be heard. Listen in deep silence. Be very still and open your mind. Go past all the ruckus, shirks, and sick imaginings that cover your real thoughts and obscure your eternal link with God. Sink deep into that peace, into the peace that waits for you beyond the frantic, righteous thoughts and sights and sounds of this insane world. You do not live here. We are trying to reach your real home. We are trying to reach the place where you are merely welcome. We are trying to reach God. Or we could say we are trying to reach love, that love within. Do not forget to repeat today's idea very frequently. Do so with your eyes open when necessary, but closed when possible. And be sure to sit quietly and repeat the idea for today whenever you can, closing your eyes on the world and realizing that you are inviting God's voice to speak to you. So that's what we're going to have a go at today, to try and sink deep into that part of us. It's almost like we're going past all the noise, because our minds are quite noisy. They're always thinking, they're always giving us something to divert our attention to, or they're looking at things and they're creating meanings on those different things or people or past thoughts or future thoughts. There's a lot going on in there to keep us constantly distracted from our true inner peace. That's why sitting in silence and really giving ourselves that time just to hear it. When you go out in nature, that's when I feel most at peace, because it's like the sounds of nature, the birds singing and just the air through the trees, and the rustle of your feet are just so calming in a way that they bring me back to that place of stillness that we are. It's like nature is like who we really are. So when you're in nature, it's like it brings you back. It has that natural absorption to everybody. When you walk amongst a wooded forest or, just somewhere where it's very tranquil, where there could be water and just wildlife, that are doing their thing, like in this just magical, it's truly magical nature. I always find it amazing. You can find it from the smallest of things, looking at the ground, you can see little insects that you might not have seen before had you just been looking out there. There's There's always so much to take your mind into this beautiful place and out of this busyness inside. So a walk in nature is a great way you could connect with this inner love. It's a great place to do that. But we're going to try today to get to that place by just giving ourselves some time to close our eyes, just say the statement a couple of times, and then ask yourself to be taken to that inner, and just feel yourself going past all the noise, the chatter, whatever it is, to reach that real deep wisdom of true you. That's where we want to be. So get yourselves comfortable, sit in a nice comfortable position, and just allow this music to journey you into that place of peace. Okay, and when you're ready, you can come back and open your eyes. Okay, so that was 4.5 minutes that lasted. So I hope that really helped you get to that inner place within you. I find it lovely just to visualize being on the back of a bird and kind of being sort of, I don't know, flying to a place of just like, I don't know, looking upon the world, like where you're above it, where it's not noisy, but you can see it all and take it all in. And it's like that felt like I was journeying. A lot of shamans, when they do the drumming, if you've ever done a meditation with shamans, they drum a lot. And it's funny how the drum can really, it takes you on a journey, and it really does take you inside of like this deeper part of yourself. So yeah, I hope that helped, and just get as much time as you can today to do this journeying and just to become attuned with this love presence within us. It's like we're so out of tune. It's like a radio station. We need to turn the dial and just get to that place where we're aligned instead of like shh, all the static noise that's going on. You know, we're trying to get to that alignment of peace. So yeah, that's what this message is about, this lesson today. So enjoy it, get to your place of peace, and I'll see you tomorrow for lesson 50. 50, wow. See you all then.